Time for some rise today, Jamie.
I am glad, man. I love the rise.
And the first one, you kind of had an influence on me getting this, even though you've never had it and I've never had it. But you've brought some of these Pendleton whiskeys over, and I'm like, these are pretty good.
Pendleton stuff.
Well, I mean, we're going to try something new today for both of us. In fact, you just cracked the seal. So tell me all about this one. I haven't even looked at the bottle.
So it's a 12-year-old rye that is 80 proof.
And it's Canadian rye whiskey.
Canadian rye whiskey. 1910 Pendleton rye whiskey. Age minimum of 12 years.
It's pretty dark.
Cut the proof with pristine glacier-fed spring water from Oregon's highest peak, Mount Hood. But the interesting thing to me is you got a 12-year rye at 80 proof.
I know.
I was
surprised. I didn't look at the label before I bought it. I guess I just assumed as dark as it is and being 12 years, it was going to be a higher proof. Yeah. But I think most Canadian whiskeys are going to be 80 proof. So.
Yeah, they are.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Yeah.
And I get some of the rye spice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I almost expect with something that's this old, you'd get more barrel char on it. I'm not getting a lot of that.
No, and what's interesting to me is it does have the nose of a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you've had a lot more than I have.
Not that I'm an alcoholic.
See, I don't know. How do y'all feel when they tell you what it's supposed to smell like?
Yeah.
Or taste like? I don't know. Guess I shouldn't have read that because now I feel like it's influencing. I mean,
see, to me, I get spice, but I get more baking spice than rye spice.
I guess some caramel.
Caramel is.
Doesn't smell like a rye whiskey.
No, it does not.
A whole bunch to me.
It has more of a nose of a standard Canadian whiskey to me.
Okay. Nose and palate don't match at all for me.
No.
I
didn't get much heat at all.
No heat. Well, it's 80 proof, right?
I didn't get any really any rye spice.
No. There's two things that are sticking out for me. There's that mintiness, a little bit of mint. I would say like a spearmint maybe.
Uh-huh.
And I get tobacco.
Yeah. I don't know what else you'd get out of it.
It's like toothpastey a little bit.
It's toothpastey. Uh-huh.
I don't know if I like this one. I'd have to sip on this one.
Yeah, I think you would need.
Mine is not made up.
Yeah, I think you need a couple sessions on this. It's extremely smooth. Now, I don't know if I'm the jury's still out if I'm sold that that's a good thing that it's smooth, or if it's smooth because it's just missing some things that I expect in a rye. And
I don't know.
And that could be it. I don't know yet. I mean, you would have to drink on this a little bit and sip on this. And
what I pay, I should remember these things. I don't think it was that much. I think it was most Pendleton whiskeys are pretty affordable.
They're pretty affordable.
I think it's maybe 30-ish. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
First time I ever saw it. Of course, I never really looked for Pendleton until you introduced me to them a while back. But I don't know.
But the bourbons and the whiskeys to me are above this. On first drink.
Yes.
And so this is our first drink of this. I mean, to John's point, we cracked the seal on this. And so it's just not what you would consider a standard rye. And maybe that's why they put Canadian rye on here.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's just the heat's not there.
No.
It's smooth because I just think it's missing some stuff.
Yeah, it's like it's spearmint tobacco.
Yeah. That's where you're at.
Which, back in the day, I might have been inclined.
Maybe what it was.
All right, so the next one, good old Indiana distillery, Starlight Distillery. This is their old Rickhouse Indiana Straight rye whiskey, small batch, aged 4 years, 92 proof. I don't think they tell us anything else. Yeah. I mean, they tell us what it should taste like, but
Yeah.
we're going to tell you what it tastes like. So, Starlight Distillery.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The nose is stronger.
Yeah.
It's more of that, I guess now American rye that
Yeah.
you would
Well,
expect to get.
yeah. Well, this Indiana rye has its own category too right now.
It's true.
Right?
It
So,
does. It has its own.
I get faint rye spice, baking spice. I get a little bit of mossiness,
Yeah.
like I'm taking a walk in the woods on a damp
By an old
fall
creek
day
bed.
by an old creek bed,
Yeah.
and kind of that smell.
Yeah. You stop and drink some of the moss. I mean, just yeah.
Yeah, just pick up that moss.
It's pretty normal for us.
Yeah, we're country boys,
Yeah. But I like the nose. I mean, it's
I jumped ahead.
you jumped ahead and you're already in.
Yeah, I've had it before. I didn't want to put a spoiler out there, but of newer whiskeys I've had in the past couple of months, this one is really good.
So yeah,
It's one of my favorites that I've had this year.
the rye spices come through. I mean, this is really good.
But I think, I talk to a lot of folks who like bourbon, and they say they don't like rye. If you're one of those people, I think you should have, my opinion, consider having an open mind on this topic, because there are a lot of ryes out there, and I think this one is a bourbon-friendly rye.
Because it doesn't have the heat doesn't burn you all the way down, but it has such a great palate.
Yeah.
Especially on the front end. I get the spearmint, and I get all of the rye spices.
Yep.
I'm always interested, to your point, when people say, I love bourbon, I don't like rye. So is it the heat? So if it's the heat, do you like bourbon only up to 90, 95 proof? And
so if you're one of these people, leave us a comment and let us know.
Yeah, we're just interested on
what it is about rye that kind of turns you off.
Yeah.
What are the characteristics? Because, I've had plenty of bourbons that taste enough like rye, and plenty of ryes that taste enough like bourbons. And, there's so much variation within either category. To me, it's hard to distinguish sometimes.
It is. They
just
have
the mash
bourbons
goes a
that
little
are 120 proof, and they have ryes that are 90 proof. So it's just,
Now, I normally like my whiskey a little bit higher proof. Now we're 92 proof on this. I think the proof is really good on this.
I do too. I think they got it exactly where it needs to be for this.
Yeah, I can't imagine if it was higher proof that it would be that much better, because it's a really good drink.
Is this 80?
Yeah, it was 80.
Yeah. So I'd like to see this closer to the 90 for 2 proof, but this is spot on.
Like I said, this is currently one of my favorite whiskeys of 2025.
Yeah, I believe that. That is outstanding.
All right, so the third in our little lineup today, Castle and Key Single Barrel Restoration Rye.
That's a big boy proof, isn't it?
113.5 proof. This is the single barrel. So you can get Restoration Rye, just their standard non-single barrel. I gotta believe this is cask strength, but it doesn't say that. I don't know that. It doesn't say. It just says single barrel.
Okay.
I think this is a store pick, because it does say Total Wine and More. But Castle and Key, I think it's a polarizing brand.
Yeah.
I've had a few bottles here and there over the years. Personally, I've never had an issue with Castle and Key, but I know some people do not like them for whatever reason.
There's very few middle of the road people. They either just despise them, or they really like them.
But their standard Restoration Rye, I believe, is sort of their flagship. It's sort of their go-to. So this one's coming in single barrel, a little bit higher proof.
Man, the nose is just classic rye to me. I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's got the rye heat.
Is rye heat is right there. The one thing that's great, to me it's great, about the Mojo Whiskey Bar is it is good and cool down here.
It is a nice
And
place to
you do not need any type of coolness in your glass because you're drinking a cool glass of rye, my friend.
Well, plus, we keep the temperature like this because sometimes when you drink whiskey, especially if it's got a low heat, you might break out in a sweat.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have to worry about that.
We're 10 minutes from me taking my shirt off. I mean, so stay tuned.
No. Not today.
I mean, that is just classic rye nose.
It's wonderful. Now, nose-wise, and we'll confirm here in a moment, if you are one of those bourbon people that says you don't like rye, on the nose, you're not going to like this one.
I agree.
You're not going to like this one.
Yeah, it is different than the first two offerings.
Yeah.
It is. That proof comes through.
Bubblegum.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Spicy bubblegum.
Spicy bubble, and I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what it comes through is a sugary, spicy bubblegum.
Yeah, not like peppery spicy, but maybe peppery
like
spicy.
Like a chewed on a jalapeno pepper? Or?
Yeah, maybe. It's like you put a piece of Hubba Bubba in your mouth and you bit on a jalapeno and chew them together.
That's a really good drink.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to sip it. You're not going to take huge gulps of this.
Yeah, this is a lovely one.
Yeah, this is. I don't know how you go wrong with this drink.
No.
To be honest with you. No. If you like rye at all, if you think you might like rye, now if you are not a fan of heat, if your typical bourbon is 95 proof or below, this may not be for you.
This will set your mouth on fire.
But
I love it.
Yeah, I do too. I enjoy this one. But if you are a fan of Old Forester 1920, some of them ones with higher proof points, you're probably going to enjoy this.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You have to be a proof hound on this one, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Two really good ryes. One, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the jury's still out on that one.
Yeah. I think it has a lot of potential, though. I mean, it's 12 years. I mean, come on, guys. What? I think you could have bumped the proof up to 90 or maybe even 100 on this one. I don't know. I think that's what it's missing. It's missing a little bit of that heat.
Yeah, because when you go back to it and you taste it after you've had these two, it's even less there. And so I agree with you. It has enough flavor. It just doesn't have enough anything else to it.
Yeah.
It's just the proof point was a swing and miss, especially for something that's 12 years.
Yeah.
They just really watered down a 12-year.
Yeah. I mean,
I like, you know this. I like all offerings from Pendleton.
I know.
And this one, I could probably get there after I drank this for about 4 hours.
This is the way you finish. You start the evening with this, you finish it with this.
That's right.
But and this is again, I'll have to remember what I paid for it. I'll look it up. But this one would be a good candidate for like an old fashioned.
Oh, it absolutely would. Yeah. Because I'm starting to really enjoy rye old fashioned.
That's usually the way I get them.
And there's just something about it that it messes with the bitters and stuff just right. And so, I agree. This would probably be outstanding in an old fashioned.
I don't know. Pretty good stuff, though.
Pretty good stuff.
Get this one.
Absolutely. If you find that's a home run.
Starlight, if you're anywhere in central Indiana, south central Indiana, you can find Starlight. Yeah. Get the rye. It is phenomenal.
And if you're out of state, let us know. We can
we'll pick samples. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Leave us some comments. Let us know your favorite rye or other whiskey. Yeah. Remember, if you're not a rye person, give us some feedback as to why or why not.
Exactly.
And while you're at it, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give a like, share, tell your mom.
Tell your mom, and John and I are thinking about doing like a fireman type calendar for 2026. So if you'd be interested,
I mean,
in
he did say
purchase that,
shirt's coming off in 10 minutes,
So,
which we're down to
just
like
let us
6
know.
minutes now. So, yeah, you can let us know. I mean, dad bods.
Who wouldn't want that?
Dad bods. I mean, they're in now.
They're absolutely in.
Check us out on YouTube and Facebook and
TikTok is going great.
Yeah.
So
and
we
Instagram.
appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Till next time.